Hello YouTube. I am really looking forward to making this video. I've been kind of excited since I found a couple of facts available on the internet, and I'm going to share them with you shortly, but let me just explain briefly what I was doing. I was looking up, so I was doing some personal research, which I think is healthy. You know, you want to have your foundation and your common knowledge that you can revert back to, but it's great to break out of the box and to look up anything that sparks into your head. Like, for example, I have a list of notes that I'll write down questions that might pop into my head so that I can look up later. I could be on the bus, maybe I'm at a movie and an idea crosses my mind, so I'll write it down and research it later. I'm telling you that it's a great, healthy practice to be involved in it. What I was looking up today was the common characteristics and practices that you might find in any given prison. And the reason I wanted to find this, like as a business owner or as an investor, you would find what the people have in common in an area that you were looking to invest or start a business in order to best serve those people. So I was curious to find out what it is people in prisons have in common, because these are a group of people that are doing what is universally accepted as generally bad behavior. So what is that? What is that common denominator that they have? Well, I'd like to share that with you. It's interesting what you can find on the internet. This is well, I'll just share it with you. 39.164% of inmates around the world, around America, are Catholic, which is a total of 29,267, I believe. 267 inmates are Catholic. 35%, which it's almost 35 to the dot, it's 26,162% are Protestant. So the highest percentages of religion are already Christian. Now that's not a surprise to me, but it's an interesting statistic. The third most popular religion in prison is that of Islam, and 7.273% of inmates are Muslim. Now, with that top 3%, we already have made up 80% of the prison population. This was a file taken from the computers of the Federal Bureau of Prisons on March 5th, 1997. So, the numbers may have changed somewhat since then, but I can't imagine not too dramatically. Now, in case you don't know, I'm an atheist. And I'm also a libertarian, in case you were curious. I could see it in your eyes, don't lie. Atheists register among the least popular in prison. Now, the absolute least popular were Krishnas, who made up for a total of 7, which I guess is 7 dudes somewhere in some prison who are shaving all their hair and banging on tambourines, and I imagine that they're kind of a group, so I'm sure they're together somewhere. But at 0.209%, that's less than 1%. It's less than 0.5%. It's less than 0.5% are atheists. And it makes a grand total of 156 people around America are in prison and simultaneously atheist. Now, you might say, why are you telling me this, Nick? Come on, man. You might be thinking that. You might be thinking, good God, he's very attractive. I'd like to marry him and father his children. Mother his children? Anyway, the reason I bring that up is throughout this research, I also came across a question that I think isn't asked enough, or maybe it is, but it's improperly answered. The question is, does morality need a theological foundation? Hey YouTube, I'm really sorry, I've got to cut the videos up into 2 different videos, so this will be part 1, and then I'm going to have a link around somewhere around here. Oh, and it'll lead you right to the second video. I apologize I have to do this, I tend to ramble on. Thank you, enjoy the next video.